Yeah, that's a super interesting point. Like either way, we get screwed. Like either way that we did something wrong both times. So how does this help at all? Like if the Wall Street article and all this new evidence coming out is like faked, then how does that help us at all too? Like it just makes no sense whatsoever.
Yeah. Yeah, because at first it kind of seemed like a cover story when they first kind of tried to tie it to Ukraine, but now there's been so much. Yeah, and that is a good question. Like, how does it benefit the U.S. to maybe they're trying to throw some people in Ukraine under the bus? I don't know.
Yeah, that's actually, Zach. I think there's a tweet about that from somebody, not this guy. Go to the next one for me.
Well, and Dave, correct me if I'm wrong here, but since the fall of the wall and the dissolution of the Soviet Union, the very existence of NATO is an act of war, much less expanding NATO, right? I mean,
well, yeah, I mean, it's an explicitly anti-Russia military alliance that they brought up to Russia's border.
Hang on one second.
And Sweden's about to sign on. I mean, what's going on here?
Yeah, Finland just joined. Turkey's holding up Sweden. They're probably gonna approve it soon. But yeah, it's gonna be 32 countries in NATO. But Finland was really the big one out of those two because they have a huge border with Russia, over 800 miles.
Jeez.
Yeah, and and there's a lot of Russians in Finland. And there's like a big economy around the two countries in that border, and now it's being militarized. So
yeah,
it's like the Iron Curtain seems to be coming back in a way.
That's interesting. Yeah,
but it's really cool though that Russia's found a way around the SWIFT system. The way our banks trade with each other. Gold is all of a sudden a currency again. In other parts of the world, oddly enough, in parts of the world where more people hold gold per capita than anywhere else.
So there's an interesting thought. Would this conflict be worth it if it brought back the gold standard around the world or an actual solid currency?
Depends on how bad it gets.
Yes.
I think I prefer fiat money to a thermonuclear war, but
yeah,
that's fair.
And I don't think it's going to be a smooth landing for the U.S. into a gold a gold standard.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I don't think that's ever going to happen. Alden, welcome to the show, buddy.
Hey,
cheers, brother.
Cheers.
Good to be back.
Dave, Alden is a regular. He just got here a little late. So welcome to the show, bud. Glad you're here. Sorry you missed last week. Back. Sorry you missed the first half of the show.
I know. I'm sorry. Yeah, my life is upside down with the move lately.
That's all good. It's all good. Happy to have you here. This was the tweet that I was referring to. Former CIA analyst Ray McGovern said the U.S. is preparing to sacrifice Zelensky and hold him responsible for the Nord Stream explosion in order to hide their participation in the operation and reduce the risk of conflict between themselves and Russia. I'm not sure. Like what we were just saying, I'm not sure that makes much sense considering we're to blame in both instances. So I don't really know how that tracks.
Yeah, I think at this point we're so involved in the war anyway. Like, I mean, the U.S. is doing everything short of like shooting Russians.
Right.
At least they're giving them the intel, like everything. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, it might be possible. It could be one thing they just want to distance the U.S., the Biden administration, from it.